the area where I placed all my gear up at Glenbrook, and I always take a look around here, even though people do tend to come down here while I've been setting gear up in the past, but they can't see me because I'm over this side here. There was a group of students that I was walking in front of, and they stopped just up there. They didn't know I was down here. Something keeps making noises in the bush here. I think it's a lyrebird. I did hear a lyrebird call. But every time I come down here I always hear something. I just want to check out this first. There is footmarks here. Don't know who's walked through here. There's no marks of footprints in here. The water's not moving, so they'd still be here kind of, and there's nothing here other than me. These two marks here. And then I had a look under the rock, and I found this handprint. And then the other prints from there, and that's the best one. There's a couple more. There's something's been crawling along here. There's like little footprint marks over there. I swear. But I'm gonna climb. I'm just gonna try and see if I can get over there and get a bit of picture of these. Right under this rock here, it's a massive rock. It just handprint just looks too big to be a wombat. Something small been in here. It walks along there. There's a big handprint at the end. As far as I can see, there's actually been a small animal come through here, and then something else, a small animal around this area, and then down here, there's the handprint there. It's like something's been crawling under here. What person would come under here? That's too big. It's too big for a wombat. I'll come back and get a look after that. So it looks like there's toe marks here. Take a few photos. This is really interesting. I know something small's come through here, but I've just been waiting for a school to go by, but there's a few schools here camping up at Yowie, but they're hiking in along the trail. Anyway, I put these leaves down here, the ferns, because it's pretty muddy. As you can see, it's a bit chopped up. So when you look at this thing, you know, I'll take a video of it. There it is there. It's about the same size as my hand. Not sure what animal it's from, but it looks bigger than a wombat anyway. And there's a couple of different ones here, markings. It's like a heel there. I'm not sure. That's pretty cool. Wouldn't mind casting that. Might have to come back. It'll still be here in a day or two. And it'll still be fresh because it's out of the sun and it's all moist here. So yeah. It's real weird. Never thought I'd find something like that there, just to come back. Pity the water's up so high. I wouldn't mind seeing what's under there more, but it's a bit hard to get to. Alright, we'll go up and get the trail cams now, and it's quite possibly I might come back on the weekend and get a cast of that and then just check it out from then on. But it's very interesting. Bring a tape measure. You never know when you're going to need it. So it's light, it's not going to be too heavy to carry, so yeah, it's only 3 meters. You know, it's probably even too big for what I need, you know. But anyway, if you get tracks or handprints or whatever, or a trackway, you can measure how far one step is to the other, plus how big the footprint or the handprint is. So yeah, always carry one of these, it's important. Okay, the handprints are under this ledge here, so well, suspected handprints anyway. We just got to rule out a wombat first, because that's the only thing that's going to be under there with a foot with any sort of toe like a foot like that. So unless it's our little Junjuddy mate that I seen here a while ago. Alright, here we go. We'll just walk up to where I planted on my gear. I've had it here before and got a lot of different noises during the night. I had something run, jump off the ledge, land somewhere along here, and walk through the water across here. You could hear the water gurgling around its feet, and that was during, you know, the weather was in the minus conditions, 3, 2, maybe 4. Right, I've got one trail cam right there. Trail camera 2, and this is what it was looking at. Okay, I have my trail camera set up on this tree, and that's the position it was looking at. I was looking that way to see if anything would walk up across the creek. And the other one I had, it on this tree, and it was just pointed along there to see if anything was trying to come up down the ridge there and maybe check out the trail cams or go across the other side of the creek from this side. And my sound recorder. Hopefully it's still on, maybe. It's only been a few days. Yep, as you can see, it's still running. Still a red light on in there, so it's been on since Monday, it's now Thursday. I'll just check. I just get it first. You don't want to pick them up in case there's a big spider in there. Doesn't look like nothing's started living in there. There's a lot of creatures around here, you just don't want to have them bite you. Alright, so the power pack is empty, so now it's running on the batteries in the actual sound recorder itself. Alright, I'll stop that. And let's go home and check out these recordings. The trial cameras, they had a few hits, not as many as I thought. I think one of them's got something wrong with it. I'll have to keep trying the settings on it. That only had a couple, the other one had a few, which is good, so we'll go through them, but see what we get. I'm going to go back and take a few more photos of that hand. It's pretty cool, that, so try and get as many as I can, as clear as I can. This is one thing I hate. People come in, walk in the trails, and they dump their rubbish. You know, there's a few school kids come through, already got a water bottle, milk container, flavoured milk. You know, it doesn't take much. Just put them in your pocket and drop them, you know, in the bin, or leave them in your bag. You know, always bring a plastic bag when you come along, and place all your rubbish in there. Oh, here's more. I hate it. I come out here and look at the bush. I see rubbish everywhere. It's not good. So if I come along and find it, I usually pick it up, dump it in the bin. Yeah, I'm here to look at the bush, not everyone's rubbish tip. Come and use the bush, respect it.